Can you guys hear me? Be with you guys in a second. Just get myself some meatballs, guys. Hello, Logan. Nice to see you. Tell you guys how my day went in a moment. Mother? Oh, you're over there. I've been back for a while. I went to get my meatballs. Oh, hello, Morgan. It's been a while since we've seen you. Welcome. No. When are you gonna... Just went up to get myself some meatballs, guys. They're doing meat... They have here at Port Aventura. Yeah, I'm still at Port Aventura. So I won't be able to do a stream tomorrow, guys, because I'll be in Ferrari Land. That stays open till 10 o'clock. Opens at 4:30 and stays open till 10 o'clock. So I won't be able to stream tomorrow. See, I went to get some meatballs. They serve different things each time here. It's kind of like a meatball stew. There were mushrooms and carrots in it as well. And I don't like either. So I just picked out the meatballs themselves. Hey, MLP fan. I'm only having 4 because my mum said they weren't very good, but let's have a look. I can taste the mushrooms and carrots in them as well. I think that's why they weren't very good, because you could taste the mushrooms and... Did you not notice there were mushrooms and carrots in them as well? Not that they're inside them, you can taste the flavours of them from them. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, hopefully this stream should be longer tonight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish the meatballs. They're not the best. Watch the class 379-375 go past on bedroom. Oh, you live right next to a railway line, do you, Morgan? Oh, well. You're very lucky then. I wish I lived next to a railway line. We got our cocktail from before we came in this time. Hey, Martin. Yeah, these meatballs aren't the best. Main route for the Belmont train. Nice. I'm alright, Martin. I'm having a good time here. Vodka and Coke with mint, this is. It's delicious. Gonna get me some dessert now. Got more people here tonight, it seems. I'm gonna say stop that dancing. Got a white chocolate fountain tonight. I prefer it if it was milk chocolate though. Great bit. Got some little meringue bites here, it looks like. Oh wait, they're not meringue bites. They're milk chocolate things. White chocolate things. I like white chocolate, but I prefer, milk chocolate. Awesome. I'll be seeing Clan Line go through Tunbridge again on Friday as well, the day after I get back from Port Aventura. You know, one more full day in the park tomorrow, then I'm heading home on Thursday, in time for the stream on Friday. Actually, the dessert options don't look that good tonight. He's a real. If that was a milk chocolate fountain, I'd have it, but no. Those pots of cream look like they've got some sort of jelly at the bottom. I'm not a fan of that. And that little cake there looks like it's got nuts, so it's fine. That's just plain yogurt, it looks like. Rather not have that. Yeah, not very good dessert options tonight. I could have this, but these fruity ice creams, but no. Not the biggest fan of them either. You going to Dover Priory to see it? Nice. I'll be seeing Clan Line the day after I come back from Port Aventura. Dessert options weren't very good, so I decided not to have any. Well, I fancy another cocktail, honestly. When I finish this, I mean. So? Oh, really? 2 ciders worth in that? Just in that? Oh, God. No, it's fine, I'm not having any stuff. 395006 and 395012? Oh, nice. In a 12 car formation, no doubt. Lovely. Alright, so if there's 2 ciders worth of alcohol in my cocktail, I'm only going to have 1 in that case. Don't want to be too drunk. Though I have had 3 ciders in a day before. But what? Alright, whatever. As I said, the dessert options don't look very good tonight, so I'm not bothering. There is a chocolate fountain, but it's white chocolate, and I prefer it if it were dark chocolate. Lovely. Actually, I'm gonna set this like actual wine. Lovely. Oh, nice. Oh, we were going to put a bit more sugar in this, weren't we? Exactly. I'll go ask for it. Huh? Oh, yeah, charger. Oh, that's fine. Oh.
Right, you've got your room key.
It's in there. Should I do a rating video and post favourite steam trains? It's up to you. It's completely up to you, Morgan. That would be a good video, though, I suppose. I recommend it. Oh, they haven't opened it for the other queue yet.
So long. Makes all these people wait for the table.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at the queue for the thing now. Such a long queue for dinner now. Oh, can I get some sugar for this cocktail, please? Sugar, yes, please.
Yeah, just sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, it'll be fine. Whatever. Hang on, I just gotta open this guy.
Stir it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
have
just gotta open this, guys. Hang on. Oh.
I'm going up. No, don't put two, it'll be too much. No, it'll be disgusting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, taste it.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, okay. Wants to call? Okay. See you later, Morgan. Thanks for coming. Hopefully. See you then. Nice, you and her both like trains together. I'll see you in a bit. Right. It's a bit lighter outside now because we're leaving it early. Did promise you guys I'd take you around the wider hotel complex. Let's see what's happening in the Gold River Saloon.
Where are you from? France. Oh, que parte de la France? Cannes? Ah!
A lot of people come here from France.
Come back. Is the festival dance Primo? Ivan, do you want to dance Primo?
Nighttime entertainment.
Here's my diary. Please come here next mass, amiguito.
You don't... That's good of you to not mind anti-bronies.
Hoy nos vamos a dormir, mira. Tú no estás cansado, ¿verdad? Pues mira, vamos a montarnos al caballo. Everybody. Y vamos a ver las piernecitas, your legs and jump. Tenemos que sacar.
Oh, I think they're going to play Gangnam Style again.
And you have to move your
Better leave because it might be copyrighted. Did say... Oh, wait, hang on. They did say... Yeah, they've started it. Oh, yeah, they did say there was a pool here, but I've never been able to find it until now. Why do you think I left? To ensure it wouldn't be copyrighted. Well, I now know where the pool is. For future reference, I might bring my swimming gear next time. How come I've never seen this part of the park before? It's nice and quiet. Gonna get too close. I don't want to fall in with my... That would be a disaster. Yeah, I had no idea this was here. I knew this hotel had a pool, but I didn't know where it was until now. Just couldn't find it. Some of this water's real. Water looks really murky, but it's just the color of the tiling. Swimming, VHS opening. Sorry, it's getting a bit glitchy. Oh, there's a mine here, some old mine carts. Really love the attention to detail with theming not only at this hotel, but the far west section of the park as well. It's a lovely evening. Yes, I had no idea this was here. You must only be, again though, you must only be allowed in the pool when there's a lifeguard on duty. Oh, you're playing the lottery tonight, are you? Nice. You're not likely to win the jackpot. I do hope you win something. It's only a few quid per play, the lottery. Even if you win £50, even if you win £50, that's still good enough. Yeah, I'll have to remember this for this pool for future reference. Not sure to. Got to be in it to win it. Exactly. Hello, train guy. Nice to see you. I was just showing everyone the pool. I knew this hotel had a pool, but until today, I had no idea where it was. It's so hidden away from the rest of the area. Looks good though. You can see Uncharted, and then in the rock face cliff there, you can just about see Uncharted. I haven't been on Uncharted yet, because really annoyingly, it turns out those one-shot fast passes are like €20 per ride. Yeah, if you want to get an express pass for an express pass one-shot, it's like €20 per ride. It's unacceptable. €20 per for a one-shot is unacceptable. At that point, you might as well get Unlimited Plus. I didn't even know Unlimited Plus was a thing until I got here. Next time we come, I'm definitely getting Unlimited Plus, though. Anyway, I did promise you guys that in this stream I'd take you around the wider hotel complex. See if we're allowed into any of the other hotels. Little play area there. You've just subscribed to Morgan, have you, Rob? That's nice of you. You still there, train guy? And here's the one of the hotel buildings themed to the railway station. No climbing. Alright, awesome. I think I can hear Red Force in the distance. Prop locomotive here. And I said yesterday that these are completely flat wheels, and normally train wheels have a slight cone to them, so you can tell this was never a working locomotive. Also, the boiler isn't tapered. when they normally are on American 440s. Let's see how far I can venture from here. Southern Pacific on the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad back here. Going around here last night in pitch black felt a bit eerie, but you know. The Dreams Village, that's what that little cabin here was. River bungalows. It's lovely. Lovely old cameras here. I wonder what's this way. So how's everyone's day been? My day's been wonderful. There's the mountains over there. Travels around the park? They do, but it's not running at the moment. I think it only runs during high season. Here's the car park. There's the shopping centre over there. This feels very eerie. No, it doesn't. Lovely sunset, lovely mountains in the distance. You can see why us Brits love Spain so much. I do too, but not as much as most people. 3 planes up there. You can hear the motorway in the distance as well. Motorway we went along to get here. But yeah, they do have a train ride around here. It's not... It's not perfect though. Feels a little eerie with how dead it is. Oh, Dreams Village is that way. Oh, are you off to bed already? It's only 20 to 8 in England at the moment, but if you feel you're tired, then all right. I would walk that way to the Dreams Village, but I don't know how far it is, so I'll just do it later. This must be like the back area. So you've done a full loop round here. not sure how to get back to the hotel from here, by walking along these roads, so I'll just take the long way round. Come out here. Callaghan's Hotel. Must be part of the wider part of the Wild West area. Staff only that way. Oh, Christ. Oh, dear. Ugh. Lovely. Oh, God. Ugh. Chat's dead at the moment. Is everyone here? I'll wait for more people to show up and say, no, it's been done. Colorado Creek Hotel. All these bungalows must be part of the Colorado Creek Hotel. Wouldn't mind staying in one of these, but I prefer to stay in the Creek Valley Hotel here. I prefer to stay in the themed buildings of Hotel Gold River. Where's everyone disappeared to? Someone dragging a bin, sounds like. But Creek Valley Hotel. Heard Shambhala. There's a guy over there sweeping. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Wind sound effects with the bungalows. As the top of Hurricane Condor again. Was on that earlier. Nerve-wracking but really good drop tower. Yeah. That may or may not be a back route into the park, but I'm not sure. This map will probably say. Oh no, this is a back route. The card reader there will probably only be for staff. Oh, this whole complex is probably the Colorado Creek Hotel. Creek View. Whole larger complex part of the Colorado Creek Hotel. Hey, Bob. Nice to see you again. Hey, Bob. That's just an emergency exit. Then you can only get through here if you're a staff member. Main roads through there. Gameplay of it, cool. Oh dear. Spoopy. Right, when we get back, I'll tell you guys how my day. When we get back to the Hotel Gold River, I'll tell you guys how my day went. There were some good parts and some not so good. In fact, I'll wait till like Jacob or Electro or Neil show up. Basically, I had a good day, but it could have been better, basically. I'll go into more detail when I get back to the hotel. Silhouettes of guys looking out here. Nice. Love the ambient sounds here. Let's go. We went that way last time. Let's go this way. Surprisingly peaceful, actually. Penisful. Horses. Horny horses. No. Oh, there's a cat there! Looks almost exactly like Scooty from Carriage and Wagon Works. At the Bluebell Railway. He's just coming from over there. My boy, all you can eat buffet is for dinner. That's what I have for dinner tonight. I'm at Hotel Gold River at the moment, James. Welcome to the stream. Sullivan City. I've found the speed. It's disguised as a rock. I love how they hide the speakers with like props and things. Oh, camera taking a picture of all the bulls. And there's a horse there as well. Water tower. There's a prop train here as well. Prop American 440. Pulled out of service for maintenance. Wonder why they've gone down for maintenance. Oh dear. Interesting you mentioned that considering park right now, James. I had a good time here today, James, but it could have been better though. Taking photos. exactly. They played this song yesterday. He's resting on a ball. Playground there. It's been great, but yeah, could have been better. A few things didn't go exactly to plan today. Hopefully, it'll be better tomorrow. But yeah, I do have to wonder what's wrong with those rides, James, or if it's just like routine maintenance. Okay then, MLP fan. Yep, here's the pool again. Found it. Concept changes. Like what, James? What concept changes have you been doing? Sun's setting now. So yeah, it's been a good time, but basically, staff sluggishness and incompetent. Staff and guest incompetence is mainly made things to go wrong today. Also, one staff member in particular being a right job's worth. Call with her, but she won't know. Oh, okay. Late. They're playing any. I'll just tell you guys about the thing that made me most cross today. Just sit down, then I'll tell you. While I eat the mint leaves like I did yesterday. No, it's all right. It's all right. I'll just put the phone here up there against the glass. There's a spin-off? Nice. Mint leaves are good. Just to eat them on their own. Anyway, what went wrong was there's this one guy. I saw him earlier in the day at Stampeder. He was dispatching the trains really, really slowly. Like, no, it wasn't the trains actually. It was he wasn't letting enough people in the express queue line through quickly enough. It was really infuriating. Took too long with that. But then the worst thing was didn't see many trains. They do have a railway line that goes around the park, but it's not running at the moment. But anyway, playing some different music now. For a second I thought they'd be playing Cotton Eye Joe in there, which would be fitting for this place. But anyway, so there was this guy who, so the worst thing this guy did, he was later, all the staff members like rotate between the rides each day. They operate different rides each day. Indeed, Morgan. So he's later rotated to the mine train, and then when I went there to use my express pass to get on, he wouldn't let me on because apparently the photo I used, I have taken for my express pass ID, that for some reason had expired, but when it's supposed to last you the entire trip. It's supposed to last you for your entire stay. It's ridiculous. And it's supposed to take the photo at the start of the thing. But for some reason it wouldn't accept the photo. I don't even know why you need a photo. Because of that, he wouldn't let me on the ride. He wouldn't let me use the express queue. But all the other staff members were letting me on, despite not having the correct photo. So why do you even need a photo to begin with? You should just be allowed to show them your pass, they scan it, you go in, no problems. It's unacceptable. I was all the way over on the other side of the place to get your new photo taken. So that guy was just being a job's worth. And an arsehole. I know what you mean, James. But yeah, that guy was a right job's worth. Not letting me on, even when other people were. When the other ride operators were. You shouldn't even, as I said, you shouldn't even need a photo for your express pass. Just show them your pass, scan it, go in. What's the problem? Why do you need a photo as well to begin with? And why couldn't he take me a new photo there and then when I was able to yesterday in the Shambhala queue line when I went? So tomorrow morning, so the park itself opens at 10, but as I said, the rides now don't open till 10:30. So this time, also, there was a queue to get in because of bag checks. To get into the park because of bag checks. So me and my mum, we're going to be in the park at 10 a.m. on the dot tomorrow. Get me a new photo taken for my express pass tomorrow. And then I shouldn't have any more problems for the rest of the day. Straight on to Shambhala. Because of that, I wasted like 10 minutes, like 15 minutes trying to get on the mine train when I could have gotten that right. There was one ride wasted then. It was just ridiculous. Exactly. Oh, they're playing the Port Aventura theme now. This is the actual Port Aventura theme song. You can now see the full. I played this in my last Port Aventura video. She's good. Ola Port Aventura is what it's called. The official theme song for Port Aventura. Really good. There's an extended version of this song. the shortened version of the song.
Buenísimo aplauso, que no puedo tocar muy bien. Ay, pero mira. Hola chicos. ¿Qué tal? Acercaros, acercaros, come here. Come on.
What's this?
Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Acercaros, come here. Venga, te vamos a bailar. Pónganse. Venga, vamos, vamos. Ahí están. Tienen ganas de bailar un montón, ¿eh? ¡Ay, chicos!
Hello, Mitchell. Nice to see you. Just in here at the moment. Just chilling in here.
Okay, vamos a mover manitas. Open your hands, abrimos. And you have to move your shoulders. Moveremos los ojitos. One more time, una vez más. Put your hands up and turn around. Yeah. On the next step, everybody go to the left. 1, 2, 3. Clap your hands and 1, 2, 3. Left. Good. Entonces sería U, I, U, A, abrimos, y los ojitos. Ok, are you ready? ¿Estamos preparados? Pues a la de 3 muy fuerte. Música, 1, 2, 3. Música, louder, ok. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Música.
Oh, it's Witch Doctor.
Muy bien. Antonio, vuelta.
Smoke machine. Oh, I think this guy there is controlling the smoke effects and music. Options here. It is in holiday parks. At the very least, I'm going to return my glass to the bar. They're supposed to have Woody Woodpecker in these performances as well, but he doesn't appear to have shown up. I'll return my glass to the bar. Went all the way out of the hotel complex with it. There you go, just returning this. You're welcome. Right, now I'll show you guys the entrance to the park again. The entrance to the park itself. Closes at 10:30. That must be when the whole park when even that's good. Offerings in a specific theatre. They've got a good number of entertainment offerings in the theatre at Fantasyland during the day, but not so much of them. That star's shining very brightly. They're flickering. You can see get a good view of Hurricane Condor through there. Shame Shambhala and Dragon Khan are hidden behind the trees. Then I could show you them as well. Actually, if we go to the top floor of the hotel, then I think there's a window I can show you them out of. There's one of those rock speakers. I wonder if they turn the music off or if they leave it playing all night. It's 9:10 in Spain at the moment, so 8:10 it would be in the UK. Honestly, I prefer northern Spain, which is where I am now, than southern Spain. Like, we used to go on a holiday to Costa Blanca, the Costa Blanca region of Spain, all the time, to a place called Denia. But I just got bored of that place, and I got homesick as well. And also, it just reminds me too much of whenever my dad would get stressed and cross on those holidays. So I'm not keen on it anymore. So when I offered to go back to when my parents offered to take me back to Denia, I just had to refuse. Hello, Jacob. How's our favourite unicorn? Then I'm going home on Wednesday. Oh, I just missed Red Fort. Then I'm going home on Thursday. So I've had a good day today, Jacob. Park's silent now. Here's Stampeder, the wooden coaster. I was about to see the top of Hurricane Condor with a tip there to warn aircraft. So how's our favourite unicorn doing, Jacob? Jehovah. Thank you. So, Jacob, I've had a good day here, but it could have been better. Few things went wrong. Like, yeah, in that building there is where the Uncharted coaster is. And now this gate's closed, I was about to see into the park. If I lift it up, you can see there's the barriers you go through. You swipe your card, your key card you get given, because your hotel key card also gives you access to the park. So you just swipe it and go in. So that's how you get into the park. Hello. Duck takes Teens of Didcot Railway Centre. Ugly when streamlined. Well, yeah. His class and the King's looked ugly. Plane up there. I can hear it. So anyway, Jacob. Few things didn't quite go to plan today. The guy in charge of the express queue just wasn't letting enough people through for the express queue. The express queue was just taking too long to go down, which was ridiculous. So it took ages for me to get on the 2 rides I had on Stampeder today. Would have gotten more. Well, that's Red Force. So that was one of them. And they weren't even filling the trains to capacity on both sides, both the blue side and the red side, because Stampeder's a racing coaster. On both sides, they'd barred off one whole car. So they weren't even filling the train to capacity, which was so stupid. Yeah, I can just about see Red Force over there. So that was one problem. Then, also the queue for lunch went down too slowly. And my mum thought it would go quickly, and as a result, she wouldn't let me go on Furious Barco, which was literally right next door while she was in the queue, because she thought it would go too quickly. So that was another ride that I was denied but didn't get. Oh look, see that streak of light there? That's Red Force. I did say it was operating. Sneakers O'Toole. What's Sneakers O'Toole? So that was one thing that happened. So lunch queue took too long, and then the lunch there wasn't even that good. I had a pizza that wasn't that good. Just about to see Red Force over there. And then, when I went for my next ride on Shambhala after lunch, it was really good, but then, after I, you're welcome, Morgan. Oh wait, you were talking to Jacob. Then, after I'd been on that ride, Shambhala basically, minor technical difficulty, went down, like sensor out of alignment. And as a result, we were stuck waiting on the final brake run of Shambhala for like 10 minutes. And like, fair enough, if a sensor goes out of line and you have to reset the ride, then fair enough. There goes Red Force again. You can't keep us waiting on the brake run, especially if you've got manual release. I've seen them come along with manual release bars before, and they just pull a lever, and then that manually unlocks the restraints on there, enabling guests to get off. So I missed out on a lot of ride time that I could have missed, that I just missed. Fair enough if a ride goes down, but I'm sorry, Jacob. Yeah, it's probably just poor internet. As I said, fair enough if there's a technical issue and it needs to be resolved, but you can at least get the people who've just had their ride off the train. You can at least have a manual release with that. That's the sound of the drop tower over there. So that was like more valuable ride time wasted just because they didn't get their bars and break them off. Look, there goes Red Force again, that streak of light. You love how the trains actually have light on them so you can actually see them going in the dark. Still, they should have just gotten them off. They should have just gotten us off. But that wasn't even the worst thing that happened today. The worst thing that happened, there was this absolute dick-headed job's worth of a guy in the park as well. Well, I am, but as I said, today could have gotten better. So there was an absolute... I wouldn't say that, more like a plane taking off. As I said, Jacob, you know I don't like fireworks. But anyway, the worst thing that happened today, Sneakers O'Toole, oh, I see. No wonder TV showed a science thing of it. So yeah, Red Force is one of those coasters that just launches you over the top of a top hat, back down again. It's currently the tallest and fastest roller coaster I've ever been on. It's the tallest and fastest roller coaster in all of Europe, and it's currently the only giga coaster in Europe. That's any roller coaster between 300 and 395 feet high. So 399 feet high. So the top of that is 367 feet. Thanks, Jacob. I noticed your new channel banner has fireworks on it as well. I know you didn't make it, but it's fine. It's all right. I am mean replaces him. Oh God. But yeah, there was this job's worth of a guy. He was the one who was slowing down the express queue on Stampeder earlier in the day. There he goes again. So he was the one slowing down the queue on Stampeder earlier in the day. And then he'd been rotated to the runaway mine train. Well, Tren de la Mine. Basically the mine train coaster. he kept me waiting again because he was prioritizing the main queue. And then when he finally did get round to the express queue, when he scanned my express ticket, he wouldn't let me in because it said the photo that I had taken to go with my express pass had expired, even though it's supposed to last for the whole visit, and I had it taken at Shambhala yesterday before I got on my first ride on Shambhala. So I asked him if he could just take a new photo for me, and he said no. Why couldn't you take a new photo if he could on Shambhala yesterday? If they could on Shambhala yesterday. Why do you even need a photo to go with your express pass? So that was another 15-ish minutes of ride time wasted. It was purely unacceptable. And the stupidest part was, even though he wouldn't let me on because the photo had somehow expired, all the other ride attendants were letting me on even though the photo had expired. So what's the problem? Why do you even need a photo to begin with? If you've got the pass itself, shouldn't that be enough? It clearly was for the other ride attendants, so why not? Why not for him? There was more ride time wasted then. He was just being a dickhead. That ride operator, the ride operator I'm talking about, he wouldn't let me on because apparently my photo had expired, even though it's supposed to last, the photo to go with your express pass, that's supposed to last until for the whole duration of your visit. So a whole bunch of ride time wasted for a myriad of reasons, including guest and staff sluggishness. It's so ridiculous. Hello, Electro. Nice to see you. Jacob's also here. I'm just telling everyone how, even though that my day went well, it could have been better. Basically, Electro, you stumbled on me telling everyone how my day was good, but it could have been better. And also looking at Red Force going over the top. So basically, slow operations on the wooden each train, one car on each train unloaded, which was ridiculous. The queue at lunch went too slowly, and my mum thought it would go quickly, and because of that, she wouldn't let me go on Furious Barco while she waited in the queue to get our lunch, which wasn't even that good. A couple slices of pizza we got, and the base was really soggy, so it wasn't the best. Then, when I went on Shambhala after lunch, it was a good ride, but then there were some technical difficulties with Shambhala, and as a result, we were stuck waiting on the final brake run of Shambhala for like 10 minutes. And fair enough if there's mild technical difficulties and the ride needs to be reset. Gonna get my pet... You got a pet snake. Nice, Morgan. Yeah, fair enough if there's technical difficulties. But you can at least get us up. Look, see, Electro, that light there, that's Red Force going over the top there. Yeah, fair enough if there's technical difficulties, but you can at least get the people who've had their ride off. And it is possible. You just got to get out the bar to manually release the restraints. Go along the maintenance catwalk, alongside the final brake run and use the manual release lever to unlock the restraints. So easy. Why didn't they just do that? And why did they just keep us waiting on the brake run? Two dogs and two cats? Nice. Yeah, it was ridiculous, Electro. And the worst thing that happened today was one of the ride attendants wouldn't let me on through the express queue after he scanned my express pass, because apparently my ride photo had expired, even though it's supposed to last. It was really chaotic. It's supposed to last for the whole visit. It's really unacceptable. Ferrari closes in just over half an hour. Now, two snakes in the house. Ball pythons. Nice. You still there, Electro? The other ride attendants still let me on. So after that fiasco with not being allowed on the mine train, when I should have, I just switched between Shambhala and Dragon Khan for the rest of the day. Mainly Shambhala, though, because that's best ride in the park. No questions asked. I'm gonna cut. So I asked him if I could take. So he wouldn't even take a new photo for me when the ride operator for Shambhala did yesterday when I first arrived. And the place to get a new photo taken, yeah, it was complete anarchy, Electro. It was so unacceptable. Why do you even need a photo to go with your express fast pass to begin with? Isn't the fast pass itself enough? Just scan it and get on. What's the problem? Yes, it is indeed, Jacob. So he wouldn't let me on, even though the other ride attendants were. If my photo had expired, even though my photo had expired, when it shouldn't have. When it shouldn't have even expired. It's really, really angering, honestly. Do you guys have a place called Deal, Kent? Nice. United States, even with limited set of characters? Yes, it is, Cosmic. Welcome. It is. I'm at that very same place. Welcome. Nice, Mitchell. You went there in 2019. Nice. Electro, you came to Port Aventura. It was 2014, was it? You came here. Was it 2014 or 2015 you came here? Dragon Khan was your favourite ride here, wasn't it? Yeah, nice to see you, Cosmic. I am indeed at Port Aventura. Welcome back, MLP fan. So Cosmic, I'm just explaining to everyone how today was good, but it could have been better. My first ever visit here in 2022, on the last day here, the Thursday, it was also good, but could have been better. Yes, Electro. Here at Port Aventura, to go with if you get an express pass, an unlimited express pass, bossy sprockets indeed. You gotta have your photo taken to go with your express passes. You're supposed to get it taken at the first ride you go on. So the photo had apparently expired. So I asked the guy if he could take a new picture for me, and he said no. Like, I don't understand. If the other ride operators could take photos, why not now? Apparently, I've got to go all the way to Mediterranean, which is on the opposite end of the park, to get my new photo taken. Couldn't be asked to do that today, so... Luckily, the ride operators of both Dragon Khan and Shambhala were still letting people on, even if their photo had expired, so... That just proves you shouldn't even need a photo. So I just flip-flopped between Dragon Khan and Shambhala for the rest of the day. Yes, I did get the train down here, Cosmic. I went on the sleeper train from Paris to Perpignan. Before that, it was Eurostar to Paris. And then high-speed train to Barcelona. Oh, you're a 15-year-old Trinity. Nice. State of Disorder Society. By cooperation, by volunteering instead of rulers. Yeah, that could work as well, I suppose. Dragon Khan forever? Indeed. So it was 2014. I did offer... One day, Electro will definitely come back here with the rest of the quartet. I'd love for the whole quartet to come back here one day. Welcome back, Logan. You're just due to having filmed on the Magic Round. Nice. And Electro, as I said, you'll be pleased to know that... I can now do Dragon Khan. I wouldn't do it. Wasn't the biggest fan of roller coasters with inversions, but now I can do them, thanks to Hyperia and Nemesis Inferno. I was able to finally do Dragon Khan. Exactly. Yes, once again, I'd love for the whole quartet to come here. I'm sure even Neon will be brave enough eventually. Go on all these rides. Did they include that detail? That's fair. Welcome back, Logan. There goes Red Force again. Going slowly over the top. Unfortunately, though, Electro, in regards to Dragon Khan, I'm afraid it is starting to show its age, Dragon Khan Electro. Dragon Khan is quite literally the oldest roller coaster in the park. It opened 5 back when the park first opened. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. As I was saying, Electro, Dragon Khan is unfortunately starting to show its age now. It is starting to get quite rough. Bash your head on the restraints. It's not as bad as the likes of Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That's a really rough roller coaster. But it is still fairly rough. It's now 31 years old, Dragon Khan, which for roller coasters is fairly old, but not like, you know. Theme Park Crazy, one of the theme park YouTube channels I'm subscribed to, says that there's a big difference between a vintage ride and an outdated ride. AKA, difference between a ride that ages well and a ride that ages poorly. Well, yeah, it is stable, Jacob. It is still stable. Also, Electra, if you're still there, you'll be interested to know that during the 2025-2026 close season, they actually retracked part of Dragon Khan, like replaced some of the track. They replaced the bottom of the first drop, the vertical loop, and the Cobra roll. The rest of it's still original, though. Hello, Neon. Nice to see you. Neon, Electro, if you're still there, Neon's here. Just telling everyone how my day isn't so good. I'm just telling Electro and Neon. I'm just telling Electro and everyone else how Dragon Khan, the main looping coaster here, it is unfortunately starting to show its age. It's sorry guys, it cut out again. But as I was saying, yeah, Dragon Khan has had a retrack basically. Yeah, I know, Neon, sorry. So Dragon Khan's had a retrack during the close season. Part of the track has been replaced. B&M seem to be really good at retracking their roller coasters. They retracked the whole of Nemesis. Yeah, retracking roller coasters seems to be a good way of extending their service lives. And hopefully keep them around indefinitely. Yeah. Can't be helped, I'm afraid, you two. Keep switching between 5G and the park's internet on here. The park's Wi-Fi. Oh, could either you or Neon ask Electro if he's still at the stream? Jacob? Either you or Neon. Can't really do it when I'm streaming via my phone. Replacement of the track? Yes, exactly. I know you were. And the retracked parts of Dragon Khan, as I went over them, I noticed they were very smooth, but and as a Bolliger and Mabillard coaster should be, but Bolliger and Mabillard is the name of the company that manufactured Dragon Khan as well as Shambhala. I'll go into more detail on all this in another video. Sky G, oh nice. Nice, Jacob. So yeah, the retrack will definitely benefit Dragon Khan. The rest of the ride's still pretty rough. The trains on Dragon Khan also need upgrading as well. Well, or at least like repainting. The paint on the trains on Dragon Khan is starting to peel off. So that could do with a upgrade. Look, Neon, that light over there is Red Force. Ferrari Land is still open. Looks like all these guys are the people coming back from Ferrari Land. Don't think Red Force was open yesterday. But yes, Dragon Khan is unfortunately starting to show its age. It's still a good coaster. My second favourite now, tied with Stampeder. Joint second favourite with Stampeder, but yeah. Wouldn't mind it if they retracked the whole coaster, basically. Basically, everything from the top of the lift hill to the final brake run, that could all do with being redone. with the only original parts being in the station, the little dip before the lift hill and the lift hill itself. Yeah, it is a lovely night. Oh, a neon light, yes. Look, there it goes again, over the top. It's gotten dark now, so you can't even see the track itself. You can see where it goes, though. It's good that they have that light on on Red Force's trains. Otherwise, I wouldn't know where it was at all. I'm having another full day tomorrow, Logan. Then I'm going home on Thursday. And then the day after I get back, I'll go to Tunbridge to see Clan Line come through. Welcome back, Electro. Sorry about the dodgy connection. Both Neon and Jacob's here now. Sorry, Neon's here now and Jacob's still here. But I was just saying, Electro, that unfortunately, now that I have been on Dragon Con, I do feel the need to inform you, Electro, that Dragon Con is starting to show its age. One of the oldest coasters in the park, opened in 1995 with the park itself. It was glossy smooth when it opened, being a Bolliger and Mabillard, a roller coaster built by Bolliger and Mabillard, but now it's starting to get a bit rough. And the suspension on the trains isn't the best. The Dragon Con's trains themselves are could also do with a paint up. The paint on them is peeling off. Still my favorite ride. Yeah, but it's aged by about 12 years since you last rode it, Electro. I'm just warning you, Electro, that next time you go on it, hope you come here to Port Aventura and hopefully with the rest of the quartet and go on it with us. I'm just warning you that it may not be as smooth as you remember. But, Electro, don't see the numbers, that's fine. Awesome, Morgan. And the ladies' man, oh yeah, you did tell us that, James. But, Electro, you'll be pleased to know that during the 2025-2006 close season, Dragon Con started undergoing a retrack, as in part of the track was replaced. The bottom of the first drop, the vertical loop, and the Cobra roll were all replaced during the last close season. And Dragon Con only reopened a few weeks ago, I think, after the park had opened for the season. Yes, indeed, Jacob. Back. Yeah, welcome back. Just explaining to Electro how Dragon Con's been undergoing a retrack. The track's been replaced. Red Force again. Stay here for 5 more minutes, then like 10 minutes before Ferrari Land closes, and then I'll be back. It's still going strong? Yes, Electro. Yeah, Dueling Dragons at Universal. Rest in peace. It's a good coaster, Dueling Dragons. Dueling Dragons wasn't even that old when it closed. Universal just wanted to get rid of it and replace it with a new, so they could free up the land for a new roller coaster, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Dragons will always stay strong? Absolutely. Wait, your brother went on it as well before you did? That's nice. Yeah, rest in peace, your brother. Yeah. But seeing as B&M retrack a lot of their roller coasters, it does seem like a really good way to extend the service life of their roller coasters. Oh yeah, the Hulk roller coaster, you went on that too. The Hulk is fairly similar to Dragon Khan, only it's a launch coaster, whereas Dragon Khan just uses a traditional lift hill. See, all these roller coasters you enjoyed both here at Port Aventura and at Universal Electro. That's what made me think you'd like Thorpe Park more than you actually did. Once again, I'm sorry you got bored there. But I reckon the reason you liked both here at Port Aventura and Universal a lot more is because both Port Aventura and Universal are way larger than Thorpe Park is. Thorpe Park's much more compact than both Universal and Port Aventura. Port Aventura is a very, very spread out park. It takes ages to walk around the whole park. Like at Alton Towers. Gonna miss the panty raid? Probably. Oh yeah, you did like Thorpe Park. You wanted to stay there all day, ready to go home after a few hours. And I think I understand why, because there aren't as many rides there as there are here at Port Aventura and Universal. Yeah, that makes sense now. Had a whale of a time? Wonderful. Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, I remember that. I remember that line. Yeah, sorry. I know you did enjoy it. I know you enjoyed it, Electro. I'm just sorry you got bored there. I didn't realize you'd get bored. I didn't realize until then that you'd get bored, given how much you liked it. But it makes sense. It's a SpongeBob reference, Electro. The panty raid. James is just quoting SpongeBob. I'm glad too. Also, Electro, speaking of Universal, Port Aventura used to be owned by did you know that Port Aventura used to be a Universal park, Electro? Yeah. Yeah, when the park first opened, I think it was first opened. Well, at some point in the late 90s or early 2000s, it was bought by Universal and named Universal Mediterranea. But then... Oh, you did know this park used to be owned by Universal. Nice. So it used to be known as Universal Mediterranea, this park. It was still known as Port Aventura, but it was also known as Universal Mediterranea. Oh, nice, Jacob. How long ago was this? We hit the jackpot. So, then, in about... Yeah, well, I certainly would, Electro. Early 2010s, nice. just show you guys Red Force one more time, and then I'll head back. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Electro, yeah, it was banned. So yeah, Port Aventura was also known as Universal Mediterranean for a time. Then around 2002 or 2003, Universal decided that they wanted to focus on their American parks. So they sold Port Aventura, and it's now an independent theme park, and a very good one as well. Not many independent theme parks have the privilege of being this big and having so many world-class roller coasters, including Red Force, the only giga coaster in Europe, and also the tallest and fastest roller coaster in all of Europe, and also Shambhala, which held the record for the tallest and fastest in Europe until Red Force broke said record. Red Force, you went in 2014, Electro. Ferrari Land and Red Force didn't open until 2017. That's why you don't remember it. You also wouldn't remember... So there's... Now. Yeah, sorry, it disconnected again. Tape them mostly nice. Right? Because it only opened... It wasn't even open when I first came here. But it was open by the time I got here. You can't quite see it, but there's a building in there, a rocky facade building, and in there, there's Uncharted Enigma de Patience, an indoor roller coaster themed to the Uncharted video games. Mr. Men Show Pets? Oh, nice. I remember that. So yeah, you wouldn't remember that coaster either, but I reckon you'd still enjoy it. Takes forever. That's fair. You still there, Electro, or did you leave because connection dropped? You can't quite see it, but here's the wooden coaster, Stampeder. This is the best view of a coaster I can give you guys. Nice Morgan on Train Simulator. Yeah, the operations on Stampeder today could have been better. That's fair. Neon. I think I can hear them. I was thinking special news for do that for a long time. Nice. I think Red Force might have had technical difficulties. Looks like it stopped. Yep, I'm going to be in Fryland tomorrow. I'll head back this way now because I'll show you guys a side effect of this, be it formerly being a Universal Park. Take you guys back to the hotel shop now because side effect of this being a Universal Park. Oh yeah, I remember that show. Neon. The robot designs in that show really remind me of the Blue Sky film Robots, one of the most underrated ever made. The most. Question. Oh yes, I saw a few episodes of that as a kid as well. I didn't watch it that much, but I've seen a few episodes of it. One of the first ones to use CGI alongside VeggieTales. When did Roly Poly Oly first come out? Part of me feels like Roly Poly Oly, Little Robots, and Robots, the Blue Sky film. Part of me feels like all three of those shows and films take place in the same universe. It's something about the designs of the robots in all three properties that... 1999? Nice. Ooh. When you saw Dream Street 2, I didn't watch much of it. Same here, Morgan. I'm tired. As I was saying, there's something about the designs of all those robots in all those robots in those three properties made me feel like it was good. It made me feel like it all takes place in the same universe. William Joyce also wrote Robots. Nice. Thought he did it alongside Chris Wedge. That's really interesting, Jacob. So maybe they are set in the same universe alongside Little Robots. Robots was almost certainly influenced by Roly Poly Oly in that case. Really feel like doing a proper video all about robots, because not only do I find it really nostalgic, but I also feel it's one of the most underrated animated films ever made. I showed you guys when I did a stream here a couple years ago. Here's a full map of the park. There's the train station, the railway line. Hotel El Paso's the closest one. Go all the way around there to get to... the entrance is there. There's Ferrari Land. Yes, it really is neon. There's where I'm staying. Hotel Colorado Hotel. Mexico section. Shambhala's all the way at the back of the park. Best coasters. So annoying you have to take a detour through the Sesame Street themed area. Because if that part way through the other part of the China section was open, all this area from out here, all around here, this is all closed off at the moment for some dumb reason. Be a nice shortcut. No, I have to go around the back past Sesame Adventure. There's Mediterranean. Lots of detail, lots of detours around here. It's a bit crazy, you know. Hotel Port Aventura. Oh, there's a convention center as well. No idea. Water park as well, but I think that's closed now. What's the time? Oh, the Dreams Village is all the way at the top of the park as well. I wonder what the difference there is. And then you have a big golf course over there as well. Sesame Street Street Mission. Coastline all the way at the back, and the town of Salu is down that way. Anyway, Dream Street was lost media? Really? That's interesting. So, here is one of the side effects of this park originally being a Universal park. Because it was used by Universal, Port Aventura still have the right to use some Universal characters, including Woody Woodpecker and the Sesame Street characters. So they still have the license to use them, and you'll see them extensive, both Woody Woodpecker and the Sesame Street characters, you'll see them extensively around the park. It's 10 past for me now. I think Jacob's trying to make a reference when he said, "What's the time, Neon?" Elmo. The great cookie thief. The cookie monster. So yeah. Port Aventura do indeed still have the rights to use some Universal characters. What's the reference you're trying to make, Jacob, when you put "what's the time" in quotation marks? What's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath. 11 people, nice. Guess who? What transformation sequence in which show? Guess who? Motherfucker. Let's head back up to my hotel room now, guys. Bet you'll want to see You guys will want to see Spyro, Cinder, and Samson. They're all up there. Port Aventura and Neo. That's one of their parks. Looks like the saloon's closed now. They've closed the doors into it. It looks like they're cleaning up in there now. Very nice atmosphere. And there's the top of Hurricane Condor, the drop tower. 285 feet up. Went on that earlier today. Nerve-wracking, but enjoyable. Fountain there. It's very nice. Really, really well. Room as a whole. Check the robot, yes. Right, now we'll head up. And I'll show you guys Spyro, Cinder, and something. Oh. Magic sometimes tortures Granger for something more suited for the job. Floor 5. This is just murdering my legs. Broke cannon magic radar. Magic radar, interesting. Spoiler? Nice. Buddy's the name of the main character, isn't it? Oh. My legs feel like they're gonna snap. I'm here now. Couldn't be... No, it's not that I couldn't be asked to wait for the lift. It's that... Yeah, it's not that I couldn't be asked. It's that... I was just too tired. Oh my God. Actually, if we go over here, I should be able to show you the other rides. Look, you look very closely, look. There's Shambhala. See that white hill in the drop there? That's Shambhala, my favorite ride here. And next to it, you'll see Dragon Khan. Nice. Nice one. You can just about see Shambhala. That white hill there is Shambhala, the first lift, hill, and drop. Best coaster in the park. You can just about see its first airtime hill. First huge airtime hill over there as well, and another one of it. Should be able to see Dragon Khan, but it's a bit too dark. Do you guys see it there? Shambhala. That's my favorite ride here. Should have come up here earlier to show you guys. Doesn't matter though. Anyway, let's head into the room now. I haven't quite finished the stream yet. Just gonna stay here. Look, guys, here's the trio. They've set them here waiting for you. Hello again, guys. We've enjoyed ourselves today. We enjoyed ourselves more than Train Lover, honestly. Yeah, we did. We didn't get cross about the things that went wrong for him, but we're sorry it did for him. Yes. We still really enjoyed ourselves. I'm glad you both did. That you three did. I'll just lean my phone next to him. No, actually. No. Okay. I just need to open this water, guys. Just give me a moment. Hang on. Nice, Morgan. So tired. Look at me. Look at these guys. Does anyone have any questions for these three? Hello, MLP fan. Well, include, like, as in Enter the Dragonfly as well. Are Jacob and Neon both still there? Roblox RH&D are cool. So tired. I'll get some Vaseline in a moment while my mum gets out of the bathroom. Are you talking to Mitchell there, Morgan? Sorry, guys, I just need to check my portable charger was there. Oh, dear. I'm tired but happy, guys. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I'll be able to get on more rides and there won't be a bit more efficient with the rides, you see. Probably go the opposite way around the park this time, rather than go straight through to Furious Barco, because there's a longer walk there than I remember. That way I'll get on more rides. 4468 Mallard, nice. Can't wait to snuggle these three in bed. Oh, sorry. Fingers are in the way. Oops. Oh, it's spine just. They're both snuggling Samson now. Oh, that is actually so cute. Saw the dragon from Pete's Dragon, did you? Nice. That feels nice. Thank you, you too. You see? Dragons can love sheep as well. Yeah, Samson's the only sheep we wouldn't dare eat. He's our friend now. Thanks, guys. I was nervous around you when I first met you, but I've come to trust you now. Anytime, Samson, you're so snuggly. Thank you. I think it's my water. Where have Neon and Jacob gone? I wonder, and Electro. Ugh. Feet are aching now, guys. All this walking's starting to take its toll. Good exercise, though. Hello, Electro. Yeah, sorry about everything cutting out. I was saying to you before the stream lagged again that one other coaster here at Port Aventura you wouldn't remember is Enchanted Enigma de Patience, their wooden coaster themed to Uncharted, the video game series. That's an indoor coaster adjacent to Stampeder. That didn't open until 2023, a good 9 years after your visit. Welcome back, Jacob. Could one of you ask Neon if he's coming back? No, again, that's their newest roller coaster, opened in 2023. It wasn't even open when I first visited Port Aventura in 2022. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Electro. Lovely to see you both again. Yes, indeed. Hello. Also, guys, I said this on a previous live stream a couple of weeks ago. Oh, sorry, Sparrow. It's alright, Train Lover. You didn't mean it, didn't it? Okay, awesome. Also, guys, fairly soon after I return, like on the last weekend of April, I'm thinking of going to the Severn Valley Railway. For my first ever trip overnight, completely on my own. It'll only be for one night, but first ever trip completely on my own. Should be great. What the hell is happening outside? I know, Jacob. Yes, I travelled behind Tor Valley when I went to the Severn Valley Railway back in 2017, but Tor Valley has now been withdrawn for an overhaul. Yep. I am aware Duke of Gloucester's going to the Severn Valley Railway this weekend. He's also going to be at Giants of Steam at the Bluebell Railway in this October. So I'll definitely be going back for that. That's nice of her. Once again, Jacob, I'm so sorry you lost her. You must have been really upset and really stressed. Were you and Una? Oh yeah, your plushies. Well, hello to you all. It was lovely to meet Skeggy at the Great Central Railway a few months ago. I really liked her. So did I. Time to let it go. I know, I'm just expressing my sympathy to Jacob. Yeah, I know, she's safe and sound. I didn't even realize until yesterday. I'm just expressing my sympathy to you. But that's why I always triple check to make sure the trio are always in my rucksack before I head off anywhere. Always triple check with all my stuff. Well, Jacob, later on this summer, I did say I was probably going to come back and see you again on the Great Central Railway later on in the summer. So yeah, that would be nice. Touched Sutherland in 2015, you were 5 years old. Nice. I can't remember the first steam locomotive I ever saw in real life. I saw Thomas long before I saw a real life steam locomotive. The Ginty the Spa Valley Railway own was definitely one of the first I ever saw. In fact, I think the first locomotive I ever saw in steam in person was one of the steam locomotives that portrays Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, that offer's still on, Jacob. Like late July or early August, I'll probably come see you again. On the Great Central Railway. Still there, Electro? I know you've been posting stuff on Discord. I just got the notifications, but you're still there, Electro. I'm definitely also going to go to the Mid-Hants Railway again at some point this year. I may even go there in May while my parents are away. It's fine now, though. I've been there before. Either way, I'm definitely going to the Mid-Hants Railway again this year. The Abbey Park Railway, nice. Can't remember the exact first steam locomotive I ever saw. For me, it was almost certainly one of the locomotives that portrays Thomas, though. Yeah, that would be great, Electra. That would be wonderful. But once again, Electra, I would also like to do the Railway Museum at Malahide. So the model railway exhibition at Malahide as well. We can get there up on the dart. Exactly, Jacob. Why do you think I did an Irish Railways themed live stream when Electro last came to see me? What? Oh yeah, and Ireland's 3-foot gauge railways are really good. As are the 3-foot gauge railways of the Isle of Man. But yeah, anyway, Electro, much has changed here at Port Aventura since you was last here. Mostly for the better, though. One thing here at Port Aventura that's definitely changed for the worse, though, is the fact that the rides don't open until 10:30 now rather than 10. They should all just open at 10:30, though. Ridiculous. That was staggered openings. Then again, come to think of it, I think, from what now that I think about it, I think Shambhala didn't open until 10:30 anyway. Back when the park itself opened at 10. Yeah, I think I remember that actually now. Shambhala itself didn't open until 10:30 anyway when the rest of the park opened at 10. Don't you mean you met me in person, Jacob? Oh, you heard... Sorry, no, you heard Electra in person. Sorry, you thought you said I met him. Sorry, I misread that. When we did the Irish Railways live stream, that was when you first heard your voice in person. Scotsman's at the National Railway Museum at the moment. Oh, nice. He was at the Mid-Hants last March. Tornado's going to be at the Nene Valley Railway in July, I think, alongside a Deltic. For their East Coast Legends event. 28th of April. Yeah. Scotsman attracts huge crowds wherever he goes, to the point where they where said crowds trespass on the railway lines. It is ridiculous. Very selfish how they do that. Some of the people trespass on the lines whenever Scotsman comes through. Exactly. Great vision of stuff. Favorite diesels? That's fair. Same here, Mitchell. We didn't get a chance to ride behind him when I went to the Bluebell in 2017. I have seen Scotsman in person before, but I've never ridden behind him. But yeah, I definitely will. Deltics are one of my favourite diesels as well, but I prefer the class. I prefer the Intercity, the HSTs, the Class 43 power cars. They're the best diesels for me. But yeah, the Deltics are definitely my second favourite diesels. Scooty the cat, or a cat that looks very similar to him. Oh, sorry, Scotty. No, sorry, I thought you meant Scooty as in the cat at the Bluebell Railway at Horsted Keynes. No, you saw Scotty at W. Oh yeah, when you went to the Greatest Gathering. Part of me regrets not going to the Greatest Gathering. I was at the Didcot Railway Centre the day the Greatest Gathering was on. Should have. I think part of the reason I didn't go was because there weren't any, like, proper train rides there. Just didn't think it'd be worth it.
Is there a big football match
I
on?
don't know. Everyone's just roaring outside. What the hell is going on? I still feel it's wrong to refer to Scotsman by female pronouns. Flying Scotsman, as in Scotsman's male. Still a tradition I really refuse to abide by. Scotsman for first. Yeah, Duke of Gloucester's one of my favourites as well. Duke of Gloucester's in 5th place, and Scotsman and the A4s are in 3rd place for me. And of course the 9Fs are in 1st. With the Peppercorn Pacifics in 2nd, and
I think that's just been a goal, that's why. Yeah.
and the Coronation's in 4th. Oh, goal. Whatever. Don't care.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't care. Is Electro still there?
Oh,
I don't care about football. The only sport at the moment, the only sport I have a mild interest in is motor racing.
Barcelona just scored, yeah.
No wonder everyone was so happy. But yeah, the only sport I have a mild interest... Wait, no, that's not strictly true, actually. I like bowling and I like golf, but other than that, I'm not interested in the likes of football, rugby, cricket, etc. The B-17s were named after football teams. Yeah, I'm aware, and that's a point I'll go into. I'll mention that in my 3,000 subscriber special. B-17s and the B-2s are number 18 on my list. It's a huge shame none of the B-17s were preserved. At least they're building a brand new one, Spirit of Sandringham. Can't wait to travel behind it. And although most of the nameplates of the B-17s were donated to the respective football clubs they were named after. That would make so much... That would be brilliant, honestly, Jacob. That would make so much sense. Champion pulling a basketball? Yeah, I played a bit of basketball, but yes. Hengist over Spirit of Sandringham. Same here, honestly, Morgan. They're both being built in Sheffield at the moment, aren't they? Hengist and Spirit of Sandringham. The fact that we've got two locomotives being built simultaneously two standard gauge steam locomotives, brand new ones being built simultaneously in the same workshop in the 21st century is incredible. Oh, yes, Jacob, you did tell me that you don't like it when your dad roars whenever his team scores a goal. Gets really angry when they lose as well. Oh, absolutely, Morgan. I'm most looking forward to seeing the P2. The new P2 and the new Night Owl are the two steam locomotives I'm most looking forward to seeing completed. They're the two new builds I'm most looking forward to seeing completed. Alright, Morgan. They're planning on... The 4709 group are planning on certifying their new Night Owl. So we're finally going to have a 280 on the main line again, which I can't wait for. Yes, Mitchell. The boiler arrived from Germany, the same workshop that Tornado's boiler was built at. That arrived from Germany in 2025 in December. Yeah, fine, I'll stop it. Finish the stream at 11, guys. Yeah, Prince of Wales's boiler arrived from Germany last December, and it's hoped that Prince of Wales will be complete by next year. So I can't wait for that. So yeah, now that they've got Prince of Wales's boiler, they're on the home straight now. So yeah, Jacob, you don't like it when your dad makes lots of noise in regards to football. What's the other reason you don't like it, Jacob? Is it just you simply find it boring? I understand if so. Most sports in general just aren't my thing, really. Once again, I only really like golf. Golf, motor racing, and bowling. And also baseball, but only because I've played it on Wii Sports. So what are all the reasons you don't like football? You're not into football, Jacob. I already know one of them, but what are the other ones? I think Prince of Wales is nearly complete, Jacob. Now they've got the boiler for Prince of Wales from Germany. They're on the home straight now. Pick 2 TV shows, called one of them a cheap cop-out and the other a deluxe model. Let's see. Well, All Engines Go is a cop-out, certainly. Classic Thomas is a deluxe model. Except for when England play. Well, I just couldn't care less about football, period. Hang on, guys, I just need to get myself some Vaseline. Oh, wrong light switch. That's fair, Neon. Welcome back. So what are all the reasons you're not the biggest fan of football, then, Jacob? Come on. Oh, brother. Open the tap. Testing a VHS tape, cool. Hello, Neon, nice to see you. Hi there. Hello, lovely to see you. Ugh. I'm so tired. Hurling is in the sport. What exactly is hurling the sport? Electro. Hectic for you, yeah. I completely understand that you don't like the noise your dad makes. So tired. Well, I can plug this in now that I'm back in the room. Honestly, I kind of do as well, honestly. This is... Never really liked... That's completely fair. The only reason we're talking about football at all at the moment is because there was a lot of roaring outside just now, and apparently Barcelona has scored a goal, and because we're so close to Barcelona, everyone, of course, will be very happy. So you like tennis and badminton in that case, Morgan? Yes, I am. 10 minutes. Guys, me and my mum really want to get to sleep soon, so we're going to finish in 10 minutes. Was going to carry on till 11:15, make the stream exactly 3 hours, but nah. Well, most of us Brits say football. Most of us Brits say football. Why is American football even called football when it plays more like rugby and you don't even use your feet for it? But I also want to keep talking to you guys. Just 10 more minutes. Give it to 11 o'clock Spanish time. The Americans are something else exactly. Do you Irish call it soccer then electro? Badminton? Yeah. Trying to force it on me. You're not boring if you don't like football. Far from it. Just getting it out there. You are not boring if you don't like football. Get why it'd be badminton. I did badminton at my secondary school, but I wasn't the keenest on it. I just couldn't hit it in time. Can't even remember what it's called. That's it. They wear a lot of gear, exactly. It's more rugby than football in the US, exactly. My dad's hugely into American football. I just don't... He hasn't even been into that for a while. That's it. That's it, Electro. I just couldn't hit it in time. You're both English and Scottish? Is that to say one of your parents is English and the other's Scottish, Mitchell? Oh, you do call it soccer in Ireland. That's interesting. And because of a lot of Americans are of Irish descent, That's no doubt why they call it soccer. I'm only about 1/16 Scottish. Mostly I'm English. Definitely a lot less tired tonight than I was last night. I'm still tired, but far less than I was last night. Only had one coffee today as well. I'd be even less tired if I had my usual 2 coffees today. Probably will have 2 coffees tomorrow. One as soon as I get into the park, as well as my one with breakfast tomorrow morning. One of the best in your class for badminton? Nice, Morgan. So why don't they just call it rugby in the States? Why do they call it football? It's a bit ridiculous how they don't even call the sport that you do actually use your feet for football.
I think rugby is technically rugby football. The full name is rugby football.
Or whatever. But you don't even use your feet for it, so why call it football? I want you to have the same mindset as them. Oh, sounds like it was another goal. No doubt it's the bar. Don't know. I'm not sure what kind of blood I have in my... exactly what my descendancy is. Why did you retract that message, Jacob? Nice. I certainly have some Scottish blood, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say which county I live in, because that narrows down where I live too much. But it is the south of England I live in. But I'm not saying exactly which county, because that will narrow it down too much. It is really, really infuriating when people try to get you to have the same mindset as them. You're free to like what you like. Everyone is. That is interesting, Jacob. So you think some of your descendants are from Northern Ireland? Kick off some stuff. Oh, they use their feet for kickoffs. I see. You hear an owl outside? Mate, I'm afraid I can't hear an owl. It'd be nice if I could, though, seeing as Neon loves owls. That is weird. There's some weird names for things, the Americans. I don't know where it all comes from. Where it all derives from. I can't wrap my head around it either. I get that, Jacob. It sounds like it should be a name for, like, petroleum Jello sounds like it should be a name for petroleum jelly. That's fine, Jacob. Yeah. Because the last thing I want is people trying to, you know... Okay, guys, it's now 11 o'clock. Definitely time for me to get to sleep. So, it's been an enjoyable stream this. I hope you enjoyed tonight's one and the one last night. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better day in the park for me, especially as I'll have Ferrari Land to look forward to after the main park closes tomorrow. But somewhere in the middle, yeah, I'm aware. Wants to play games with me now? Well, why don't you just invite her to play the Romney Ivan Dimchurch Roblox game with you? But anyway, guys, I'm really looking forward to my day tomorrow. Should be a better one, especially as I'll have Variety Land to look forward to towards the end of the day. Then I'll come back here at 10 o'clock and get straight to sleep. Because the day after, I'm going to have an early start for my journey home. Then, of course, on Friday, we've got the usual Friday stream. I hope you're looking forward to that as well. Passenger princess in the game. Can't she drive? Can't she just drive? Anyway, it's been a fun one. Oh, by the way, guys, also go and check out my latest short that I posted, my on-ride video of... They have these little cameras on the trains on Shambhala that film your reaction to the ride. And I recorded and I bought one of me keeping a straight face on Shambhala. So go and give that a watch if you'd like watching those sorts of reactions. It's hilarious. I'm ending now. Tyler Wu. So yeah, definitely go check out my latest short if you want to see me be completely unfazed by a 249-foot tall hypercoaster, top speed, nearly 90 miles an hour. That's the sort of thing I'd really recommend checking that out. But anyway, that's it from me now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'll be in Ferrari Land. Next live stream will be the usual Friday one from after when I return home. But anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, share this stream with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to me, Trend Lover 16, if you haven't already, to stay tuned for my upcoming content. Goodbye, everyone. Hype this stream if you can. Go and follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky. Join my Discord server. Check out my eBay profile. Go and buy my novel, The Spy and the Superdog, if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, guys. See you all tomorrow. It's going to be a great day for us tomorrow. Yeah, it will be. Goodbye. Bye, guys. It's lovely to see you all again. Yes, indeed.